everyone! So today I'm here to talk about The Night Manager by John le Carré. This book is going to be a BBC series with 6 episodes and it's to be aired next year. I'm not happy with that because when I was actually reading the book I thought that the series was going to be released this year and then it isn't. And I am so sad about it. But moving on to happier things. This book for a non-native English speaker is a nightmare. Never have I ever discovered new words with this book, and I'm actually discovering new words in my native language. So when I translate the words, they actually are translating to words that I don't know. So I don't only need to use a bilingual dictionary, but I also need to use a monolingual dictionary. It's like I thought I was an encyclopedia, but after all I'm not. I'm so surprised. Also, this book was published in 1993, which means that he's slightly older than I am, and there's always this thing with books that are older than me, that they carry a wisdom like of the worlds that I don't know, because I wasn't born in that age. So the story is about a night manager who is recruited by a spy agency to try to incriminate this really bad guy called Roper, because they can put him in jail because everything that he signs, it isn't his signature, it is always someone else's. And so we follow Jonathan Pine's adventures in this underworld. This book is really well written. It is basically all about politics and bureaucracies and everything, and actually made me remember a Portuguese author. You might know him. You should know him because he won the Nobel Prize of Literature, called José Saramago, and they use this sarcasm and ironies to represent society. As any spy book, it has really tense scenes and scenes when, well, when you finish the chapter you don't know if you are alive. That is all for the non-spoilery section. I really hope you're going to read the book and then come back and watch the rest of the video. Okay? Goodbye! Spoilers! So first of all I want to talk about Sophie, because Jonathan is always surrounded by beautiful women, but Sophie is the first one that is introduced to us. And I actually wrote in one of the flashbacks, because I made my notes throughout the book, and I actually wrote, I have a feeling that she's dead, and then, I don't know, a few chapters later she's dead. So I felt like a Sherlock Holmes at that moment. And Jed, she's actually, well, really beautiful, and I thought that she's like, well, she went through a lot. We only discovered that like in the end of the book, and it was actually quite surprising. I wasn't expecting that her past was that dark. Jed is like the compassion of the book, because she's the only person throughout the whole book, besides Daniel, who doesn't know what the hell's going on. So she's always like with a big smile on her face, and she always believes in what everyone says. She's always trying to see the best in people, and I really think that is why Jonathan is so drawn to her, because she also makes him remember a little bit about Sophie, and I think that's actually really cool and sweet, and oh, I want to ship them so hard. So let's talk about Burr. So Burr is like, while Jonathan is in the island working undercover, Burr is in Whitehall trying to work, and he suddenly sees all these doors closing and he's not having access to anything anymore. But one of the things that I like so much about Burr is that he never gives up on Jonathan. Girl, there's bromance in the air. I really like that. There was a time in the book, I mean like page like, I don't know, 300 or something, then I thought that they were all going to end up dead. It was the only way this book was going to end, so you can see why I was so quite surprised at the end of the book when Jed and Jonathan are in that little village, and well, yeah. It was quite surprising. I didn't think it was going to end so well. But it did. It was a happy ending. Well, ish. Yeah, happy ending-ish. But still, it was quite nice. So it had a quite happy ending-ish. And that's why I want to read more of John le Carré's books, because if all of this ending in a happy ending, well, I'm happy with that. I'm Theresa, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!